Amanda's Bookish Adventures. Today is day 14 of Bookmas, and this video I want to talk about new series I'm hoping to start next year. So I just have a list. I'm not going to go into what they're about because I want to be surprised, but just a list. So I want to read the Ember and the Ashes Quartet because it's finished now and I definitely want to get into that. I want to read Spellslinger because Jade talks about it all the time, and she's interviewed the author a couple of times, and it sounds really good. The Blade of Secrets, so that's the first one, but it's Bladesmith. I don't know if it's a series or if it's a duology or a trilogy. I just know I want to start it, and I know the second book comes out maybe this month or next, or somewhere close in 2022. I want to read the Red Queen series, and I don't know anything about it, but I follow the author on Instagram. But I believe it is becoming a Peacock original in 2022. I want to read the Seven Realms series by Cinda William Chima. I want to read Legend because I don't know on what network, but I do know it is in development to become a book adaptation. I want to read the Lady Sherlock series, and the first one is A Study in Scarlet Women. I want to read Dune, the Dune series. So I don't know how well that's going to go because, well, actually I'm getting into more sci-fi. I want to read more sci-fi, but I watched the new movie, and I've watched the original movie too, but the new movie, I want to know what happens next, and I don't want to wait for the sequel, so I will be picking up the new Dune series. I want to read the Selection series, and that's kind of like The Bachelor, I believe, so I at least want to give it an attempt to read. I used to really love The Bachelor, so I figured why not? I want to read the Green Bone Saga, Jade City. I don't know I know there is a third book out, but I don't know if there's any more coming out, so I definitely want to at least get caught up with what's out. I want to read the Expanse series, and the first one in that is Leviathan Wakes, and that sci-fi has been recommended, I think, by a couple booktubers I've watched and some book talkers, so I am very intrigued about it. Then Black Sun, even though the first one's called Black Sun, I don't know much about it. I know it was released, I think the first one was released this year, and it's getting a sequel, and it looks good, and I'm very interested. Then I want to read the Lock Tome series, Gideon the Ninth. I think it's a duology, and I know it's sci-fi, and that's been out for a while, and I want to at least attempt it. I'm not sure because I've heard mixed reviews on it, so I could really, really love it, or I could absolutely really hate it. I want to read the Mouse Duology. I hold it off on reading Malice. I know it's a retelling, so I really wanted to read it, but when I found out it was a duology, I was like, I'll just wait till the second one comes out, and then I can read them back to back. I want to read the Ruin of Kings series. I want to read the Shadow Game, Ace of Shades is the first one. And then I want to read the Malice. I don't know, it's the high fantasy one, Malice. So I don't know what the series is called. I just wrote down Malice. So I think those are all the new series I want to read. I definitely want to read I definitely want to read the Far Seer trilogy, and I want to read the Robin Hobb books because they've been very popular. I definitely want to read, I don't know what the series name is, but it's As She Ascends, and I want to start reading the Mary series by the people who wrote the Jane series retellings. I want to read the Marys. They have the first one out, so I definitely want to do that. I want to start the Diviners series. I own the first two books, and I gotten into mystery lately, and I think it would be really cool to read the Diviners. I want to I don't know what other series I want to read. I do know the House of Crescent City. I don't know if that's the series name. I do own the first book, and I know it's going to sequel. I think I'm just going to read them back to back, and I think that'd be a really good experience with that. I don't know if Tally Habert has any more romance companies coming out, but I definitely want to see if she has. I want to get more into her books. I don't know if she has more trilogies or just standalones, but I definitely want to get more into Tally Hilbert writing. And let's see, I'm reading Keeper of the Lost Cities. That's for another update. I think those are all the series I kind of want to get into. I didn't think this video was going to be really short. I think the top ones, I don't know. I think I might try to, I want to at least, I'm not going to start a lot of books off the back in the new year. I want to finish some of the smaller series. Oh, I want to start the Fever series. The Dark Fever is the first one. It's like about a fae kind of world and fae romance. The sister goes missing. I'm definitely interested in that. I think the top ones that I will start next year, I'll probably start with the Ember and the Ashes Quartet. Probably Red Queen and the Legend series and Dune. I'm going to attempt to at least start each series, but I'm going to Dune, Legend series, Red Queen, and the Ember and the Ashes Quartet are the ones that I will officially be starting out with, like officially really wanting to get into. I don't know if new series, I want to read series that at least have a couple books out. Like, yeah, I'll probably read debuts or like start a new series, but I want to read series that at least have a couple books that I can talk about next year. So that is on my list. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 series plus a couple others that I mentioned. Just the ones that I don't have written down that I mentioned. So I don't know why I want to start a new series. I'm in the middle of so many, but I do attempt to want to at least start some of these new series. And I think, what is it? I don't know. If there's any other series that I want to start, I'll probably talk about it in next Christmas or do an update video to this in a couple months and say, oh, this is how I'm going with the new series. I don't know. Let me know if you would like to see that video. What new series are you planning to start in the next year? Is one of them on this list? Please let me know. Or if you've read any of these series and you think I'm really going to enjoy them, please let me know your thoughts. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. And that is it for this Bookmas Day video. And I will see you in the next one. And I hope you're enjoying these videos.